Hey guys, welcome back to Smart Trader. This is Dias Paul, and thank you so much for all your likes, comment, share, and subscribe my channel. And if you're a new viewer, then definitely go to our channel, watch all the videos. And if you are liking these videos, then go hit the subscribe button to be a smart part of Smart Trader family. For the ones who wants additional services, you can always WhatsApp our customer care, and they will support you. 7892652481. Sunday is a holiday, guys, and you can visit our website smarttrader.co. For the ones who are opening account through us, will be added to our Telegram channel. So click the link given here in the description of the video, or else in about section. There are other upstock. You open an account and you'll be getting these offers, so you'll be added to my Telegram channel for learning and bonding free. So without wasting time, let's start off with today's topic. So today I will be teaching you the 3 tips to avoid mistakes in intraday trading. So yes, we do intraday trading, and in previous video also I've shown you 5 ways of picking a stock, and we have so many types of ways of picking a stock which we have learned in our channel. So during picking of channel, what are the 3 other checks which you can do, or 3 things which you can avoid so that you don't do any mistakes in the intraday trading. So we will be discussing on this 3 tips which may help a lot of beginners and people who are already trading. So keep these 3 things in mind before after picking a stock, and before investing in that stock for the day, just think about it in these 3 terms. One is the RSI check. Okay, so what do I say in this RSI check is that avoid buying a stock when the RSI is above 70, and also avoid selling a stock when the RSI is below 30. These 2 things you have to keep it in mind. Okay, so I'll show you practically first of all. So if you look at this particular example, I have taken the RSI chart over here. Okay, RSI chart. The people who do not know how to use an RSI chart, just go to studies or whichever broker or demat account you use. Go find an RSI, and I have put a default setting for this particular thing within a period of 14. And yes, this line normally default it comes into 80 and 20. You can change it anytime. You can put 70 and 30. I have put 17 and 30 because we are going to check stocks which are cross this 70 and 30. So you pick the stock and you're gonna do a check that if the stock has crossed this particular line of 70, if it is already crossed, or if it has touched this particular line of 70, even I would say 68, 69 also, avoid such stocks, because the stocks may go further little up, it may come down, it may go up little more in few conditions, but not always. It'll just hit and it'll just come down. Okay, so it may not sustain there, so you don't get trapped in those particular stocks. Same example I would give for a selling stock also. When you're going to sell a stock, ensure that the stock is not touching the 30 line. Okay, this is a down line, see over here, 30 line. So ensure the stock is not touching the 30 line. If the stock is touching the 30 line, that means the stock will try to go up from then on. Okay, so I will tell you the reason why it is. So the reason is nothing but, if you say RSI is above 70, I told you do not buy such stock because the stock is already overbought. This is the logic behind this. So a lot of people have already bought this stock. That's the reason the RSI has reached to the level of 70. RSI may go up to 80, 85, but later the RSI will start coming down, because then people will start selling the stock, because so many buyers already, now it's time to sell. And during that period you buy a stock and you get trapped. That is the reason, if you see after buying a stock you say I bought the stock, then the stock came down. So just have a check on this RSI. Same way for below, sell below 30, I'll tell you do not do that because it is already oversold. RSI below 30 is oversold. So there are a lot of people selling this particular stock at this particular time, which is below 30. So the stock will start, buyers will start coming. That is when, if you sell a stock, then the stock will start going up and you will be in the opposite direction. So this is the logic between these two. So the RSI above 70 is overbought and RSI below 30 is oversold, and I have said the same in my tutorial videos of indicators of RSI. So have a watch on that. So the next tip what I would give you is that against the trend. Okay, so never go against the trend. Now when I say never go against the trend, there are 2 ways in this. One, the market trend. When I say market, I would consider the Nifty 50 and the Sensex. Okay, so Nifty and Sensex. So if Nifty and Sensex is going in green, you should not go in red, right? You're not going opposite. That is one type of thing. And next one is the stock is going up and you're going a sell, putting a sell order on a stock, so you're going against the stock. So that is second way. So now I'm going to talk about only the second way. Okay, so never short a bullish stock, not the market, stock. And same way, never buy a bearish stock. So what happens is 5 to 10%, you will see early morning or later a stock has gone up to 5%, 10%. You will think that okay, the stock has already gone up. Now I will short the stock. Same way, the stock would have fallen 5 to 10% for a day. You will think okay, it's time for me to buy the stock. Stock will go against it. No, the logic behind is there are more buyers will participate in a bullish stock, more sellers will participate in a bearish stock. These two things you have to keep in mind. Example, we always look into top gainers, we always look into hourly gainers, and we will be like, okay, this is a top gainer and people will buy. Like there's many people, this is psychology of people, a lot of people go and buy such particular stocks. During that situations, you go and sell a stock. Yes, there will be a small dip. During the dip, if you hit a 0.3%, yes, you may get it. But what happens is when it goes against you, when the stock spikes up, there will be a big spike because a lot of people are buying such top gainer stock. A lot of people are investing in such particular stock because the stock has a logic. That's the reason the stock has coming up for the day. So a lot of people are looking into that stock. It's like more like trending for the day. So during such stocks, if you go against the stock, not market, stock, then it's going to be a trap for you guys. So that's why do not go and buy a bullish stock. Sorry, sell a bullish stock. Okay, and when a stock is falling, don't try to buy that stock considering it will recover or something. So avoid such stocks for the day. Don't go ulta, don't go opposite. That will be a trap actually. There are instances, situation 5 to 10% times it may work, you may get your profit, but 70 to 80% of the times it will be a big loss. So considering that, try to avoid these particular way of picking a stock or going directions. So avoid such directions. The third point would be news are not for intraday. Yes, this especially I want to tell you guys because I've seen people, a lot of people saying that sir, today market news came good. For example, if I say Reliance had a good news, good profits for them and good companies doing very good. The news is out today and the stock fell, sir. But I bought the stock, but the stock fell for intraday. Yes, that's what I want to mention you. When good news comes, the stock falls, and bad news comes, the stocks go up. But there are situations when there is good news, the stocks go up. There are the bad news, stocks fall. So you cannot judge it. It is people's psychology. People panic, people do whatever at that particular moment. That's the reason if you see when a good news comes, the stock will spike down 5-10%. Also a stock will fall, and a lot of people who have used a margin will lose 100% of their capital in one single minute, or within an hour they will lose all their 100% money. So what you should do is, if your demat account or app shows an events or in money control, just check if the stock which you're going to invest right now has any news on it. If you're having news, avoid such stock because once the news is out, you can't predict how the stock is gonna move up. It's gonna come down, go up, and you're gonna get trapped in that. So avoid such stock. The logic behind is news will support for short term and long term. For example, if they say Reliance is doing good, the stock will go up in a short term period, or in a long term period the stock is going good because fundamentally the stock is strong, it's performing really good. That's the main basics of a investment, right? So if the company is doing good, the stock will go up. That is the main idea. So if for intraday, if you're expecting the stock will go up, then that's wrong because you cannot judge the people psychology. Intraday is more about people psychology, and people, they cannot decide whether the news is good or bad, and there are a lot of terms into that particular news. Okay, that is after 2-3 days you get the clarity about the news when experts speak. But before that, people, lot of people, big crowd will judge it's a good news. Big people, a lot of people crowd judge it's a bad news. That's the reason if you see the stock goes down, and then later they'll realize, some experts says that it's a great news for Reliance, suddenly the stock goes up and you get trapped between these directions. So that's the reason, try to avoid this particular type of news. So hope these three checks, you understood these type of three checks. Always when you pick a stock, try to do the RSI check. Always keep this trending, or whatever the trend side, keep this in mind, and always remember this news. So just check in your demat app, or like Zerodha will show events, right? So they will say news at so and so time, news today, news to be released today, earnings to be reported today, or anything in money control. Avoid such stock, do not enter into such stock, then consider the next stock, or else do not trade for the day. So that is one tip which I'll give you to avoid losses, because end of the day, trading is more about handling the risk. If you learn how to avoid losses, automatically we have only one option, that is profit. So if you learn how to handle losses, if you learn how to handle risk, profit is must. So by saying that, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do hit that like button and share this video to all your friends and colleagues so that they also get educated from this. Also hit that subscribe button. See you soon in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.